He has literally been whining to go outside, so I think we're gonna take them both to the dog park. Do you girls want to go to the dog park? Yeah. I don't see anybody there, so if we hurry, we can grab the spot. Let's go. That was literally such an adventure just to get them down here because they were itching to go outside. Like, look at them. They are sniffing their little hearts out right now. Okay, as soon as Sadie pooped, so did Remy, so I just used the same bag to pick up both of their poops because they literally barely had anything left in them, but they still went for it. I wish they would play outside, but they don't. Like, I could throw a ball outside, they will do nothing with it. I throw a ball inside, they go berserk. And that is an airplane. I feel like Mario right now. If you get the reference, you get the reference. Look at her running. Oh my god, they're so happy. And now they're eating grass. I feel like, oh, there's her third pee since she's been here. God, they really do love the outside, and I will give it to them. At least it's a good dog park. I just have to be careful about other dogs' poop because not everyone cleans up their poop like they're supposed to, but I digress. I think I'm gonna go and try and play with them. Wish me luck. I hope they play with me, but they probably won't. Hopefully they don't completely ignore me. Okay, I am getting ready to go tan because it's the weekend. We're gonna start reading Someone, Somewhere, Maybe. And I'm gonna put a towel in here, and I'm gonna bring the video camera this time in hopes that not a lot of people are around and I can record. But if I don't end up recording, it's because there's people there. And I don't want to be weird, like vlogging at my pool and then there's people like, what the fuck is she doing? So, yeah, we're gonna have maybe like 2 hours. I think 2 hours is actually pushing it because I'm gonna go ahead and take my pump off. I don't want to risk it. My sugar is at a perfect level. It is 130. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause my insulin, let that charge, and we're gonna grab a little, I don't know what you call it, but a little cap for my pump site. That way if I do want to go in the water, I'll be all set. A couple of waters, which I've got out in the living room, and I am ready to go. Cross your fingers that there is a spot for me to tan because the sun has been out for about 2 hours now. So pray for me that there's a spot, because if there's not, then tanning will not be a fun time. Anyway, at least I can get some outside time. That's really what we're going for. I need to spend more time outside, so wish me luck. Oh my god, it is so hot outside. Alexa, what is the temperature outside right now?
Good afternoon, Larissa. Right now, it's 97 degrees Fahrenheit.
I want to see if I got tan lines, which I feel like definitely worked up a little bit of a tan line, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, I just need to get this body in shape. But it felt really good to be outside. I went into the pool too, so my hair is a little curly. But I feel like the sun just like wore me out, and I'm wondering if I should take like a 30-minute nap, but I'm also hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I feel like I need to not nap because my problem with napping is that I wake up feeling worse. Maybe I'll relax for like an hour, watch a show, and then get my mind going again. Because I have been doing a lot of mental tasks today, and I haven't really just allowed my brain to like relax. Literally from the moment I woke up, I've been taking care of the dogs. I did stuff with them as well. I did a lot of editing. I got a YouTube video up. I did some recording. So I feel like, and then I went and tanned, but I also was reading. I read literally 80 pages, you guys. It is so easy to get through a poetry book. I'm not even kidding you. I am on page 85. Granted, like some of the pages have nothing on it, and there's only like, I want to say 150 total. So the second half of this book will be saved for tomorrow, and I like that idea because I went today and there was literally no one except for one other person, and I saw her last weekend. I think she goes and tans for like hours listening to like music, because she had like country music on the whole time. And I was like, I can get down with this. I can read and also listen, because poetry books, you don't really need to follow a storyline or comprehend in the same way that you would other books. So I can kind of read and get my mind in the zone without like having to focus too much. Okay, so my girlfriend's obviously gone on vacation, and one thing that she did that I genuinely appreciate is she took basically 2 full days in the kitchen and meal prepped me meals while she was gone. I just had to like put them in separate containers essentially for meals so that I could easily heat up stuff during my lunch break and stuff like that. So what I decided is while she's gone, I cleaned up the office so there's actually like space. Obviously there's stuff that her and I need to make decisions on together, so I like went ahead and just kind of put stuff to the side, if you will. But at least it's walkable space. I shredded her documents. There's like a lot more room for activities, if you will. But I'm gonna go ahead and surprise her as well and bathe the dogs, because I did tell her that I cleaned up the office space a little bit, but I did not tell her that I was gonna bathe the dogs. I'm really nervous about Sadie because I'm super allergic, but I think I can get through it. I took an allergy pill today, and a prescription strength one at that, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. If not, I have another prescription strength one I can take tomorrow. But I already have bad allergies, so I'm like, you know what, I might as well get it done with. It's Sunday, it's perfect. And then I don't really want to go outside too much today. I'm not going to tan like I thought I was. I'm really just not in the mood to tan today. Maybe I'll tan another day. I tanned for an hour yesterday and the weekend before, so I'm just like, okay, let's hold off today and see what we can do while my girlfriend's gone. So I'm going to bathe the dogs, and then maybe maybe try and see if I can put together the Pilates reformer machine. Wish me luck on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and bathe the dogs off camera because I know it's gonna be a process, and then I'll deal with the Pilates reformer, and maybe we'll do some Pilates if I get it set up. If I get it set up, we'll do some Pilates. If not, then I'll just wait for my girlfriend to help me. Okay, so a little update. I did indeed bathe both dogs. It took a lot of patience on my end because I was literally soaking wet trying to bathe them, obviously not at the same time. Remy was a little menace after coming out of the bath. She wanted to run around and jump on me and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, girl, chill. And then she ended up peeing on one of the towels. I was like, okay, it's fine. I have to wash the dog towels anyway because I'm like, you know, cleaning them off and drying them off. But yeah, so I literally washed probably about like 6 towels between the two girls, and then I took a shower myself. I feel really, really, really good. I'm so glad I did that. Before I showered and after I bathed the dogs, my mom called. So I got to speak to my mom for like 30 minutes to an hour or so. She's going on a cruise to Italy and Greece. So I was like, oh my goodness, of course I want to talk to you before you leave. But at the same time, like, take me with you. I'm so jealous. What else? I did some content creation. I cleared out the room a little bit so that I could do that. I'm really, really excited because the content creation I did was kind of like an application. So we're going to see what happens. And then I just recorded a podcast. I'm feeling so great. I'm probably going to record a little bit more content for TikTok, and then I might call it a night depending, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure because I have a couple more things to do on my to-do list, and it's only 7 o'clock. And I say only because that's like normally the time I get off of work. So I'm used to having some late nights, and I do want to wake up early, but if I go to bed by midnight, I'll still get 8 hours of sleep if I wake up at 8, which is kind of my goal. So I feel like I can do everything that I want to do within the next couple hours, and then I'll feel really good and accomplished and like ready to go. So that's what we're gonna do. I never did set up my Pilates machine. Crying face. I might tackle that tomorrow night depending on my patience level. So we'll see. No promises can be made.